baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Shine me, set the night on fire. Nothing will be untrue. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. You all know I'm the man. I'm Funeral Digger, Torch Gaming, and you all are the beloved and infamous, don't forget infamous, Torch Mob. I want to thank all of you for being here this evening and for spending a Thursday night with me. Damp Thursday night here in the Northeast up in New York. I see my man JP Corman is in the house. JP, good to see you. I hope you had a great New Year, brother, a great holiday. It's really, really good to see you. We got an action-packed evening for all of you tonight. And JP, if you want to jump in and play this evening, we'll play a little bit of war. You're always invited, my good friend. I got a lot to cover this evening before we get into the gameplay. I'm not going to lie. Today has been a tough day. I lost my boyhood idol today, the great Darryl McKinley Bud Harrelson, shortstop of the New York Mets, number 3, who I wore his uniform number my whole career because of him. He passed away today at the young age of 79, and I'm going to miss him. He was the quintessential New York Met, which I'm a big Met fan. As you can see, Torch Gaming's colors are the Met colors, blue and orange. That's for a reason. But we lost a great guy today. Rest in peace, Bud Harrelson. I, for one, am going to miss you. But the second follow-up to that is I received, I should say I received it. It was posted today, a video regarding cheating in Call of Duty. And I'm going to get into that at the end. And discuss this with all of you out there to see what you all think. But it's pretty devastating news, and what I want to do to begin is to jump into the Call of Duty news. And we all know next Wednesday at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, Season 1 Reloaded begins. And I'll recap that as I will do tonight, and also Sunday, and also Tuesday. Every day I'll go over that because I got different guys tuning in, and I want to make sure everybody's aware of Season 1 Reloaded and what content's coming and what's going on. But as I mentioned, it begins on the 17th, which is next Wednesday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, and what we're going to get is ranked play mode will begin. So we're going to have ranked play mode for that, as well as a new map called Rio, which is small to medium-sized map, which looks pretty good. You guys can go online and any other sites, Charlie Intel or whoever, and you can look. They have a mock-up of the map and everything. It looks like it could be a good map. I have hopes for it, high hopes. We're getting 2 guns, the HRM-9 SMG, which we'll have to get through challenges, and the TAC Evolvere LMG, which will be in the Battle Pass, in the Special Battle Pass section, which I'll show you when I head on over to the other screen and switch to my Xbox screen. So those are the 2 new guns that are coming. 3 new modes are coming. Infected, which thank God that's coming back. That's a fun mode, and it seems like the lobbies are a little more looser and people are a little more civil in there, and it's fun. I enjoy Infected. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but for me, I like it. Headquarters is coming back, and of course they're bringing back Team Gunfight, which I don't understand that. But anyway, I guess I play Infected. Some kids like Gunfight. It's just not my cup of tea. The Evolve Ray you'll unlock up in the Armory unlock through the Battle Pass tier. I don't know what they'll make us do. And the HRM9, obviously, they're just going to have us do challenges to unlock that. And I don't know what's going to be involved in that. Along with Season 1 Reloaded, we're going to get another event. They're really giving us events this year, and most of them are all centered around multiplayer, which is fantastic. It's about damn time you take care of the paying customer. Most Hated, good to see you, brother. Thank you for dropping in. I'm just going over the Call of Duty news, what's going on. When Season 1 Reloaded begins next Wednesday, we're also going to get this boys event. And there's going to be a souped-up multiplayer mode. And you're going to have to do certain challenges. And what they're going to give you isn't even a camo. It's a blueprint. It's going to be an LMG weapon blueprint featuring 4 attachments equipped with a 150-round drum of incendiary ammunition. But I don't know. It doesn't tell you what gun it is. It just says light machine gun blueprint. So I have no idea what light machine gun it is. Shady's back in the house. Welcome, Shady. But how to get this blueprint, this LMG blueprint, is you're going to have to get 1 operator heat vision elimination, deactivate 20 pieces of equipment using DDoS. That's going to give you a reward emblem. The 1 operator heat vision is going to get you a calling card. 4 operator eliminations using the MTZ 762 is going to get you a battle pass tier skip. 2 operator elimination in a single life with overkill vest equipped. You got to do that 5 times. Going to get you a large decal. 15 operator akimbo eliminations is going to get you a weapon charm. And then 7 operator eliminations using lethal equipment is going to get you a double XP token. And then, like I said, you're going to get this weapon blueprint if you can do all these things here. I know if you guys are like me, they're going to also have a couple of bundles. You know the bundles are coming. The A-Train bundle, which is going to give you an A-Train operator skin, an MCW blueprint called Turbocharged, a WSP Swarm blueprint called Blinding Speed. You're going to get an animated calling card. Here comes the A-Train, a weapon sticker, A-Train, a weapon charm, which is a Turbo Rush energy drink, an animated emblem, World's Fastest Man, a loading screen, the boys A-Train, and a finishing move, Fastest Man in the World. They're going to give you a Firecracker bundle, who's the female character. I want to say she's an auburn-haired looking Wonder Woman. Platypus is here. All right, Platty, good to see you. The Firecracker bundle is going to be a Firecracker operator skin, an MTZ 556 blueprint called Smoking Gun, a Pulley-em-up blueprint called Cracked, an animated calling card called Truth Bomb, a weapon sticker called Firecracker, a weapon charm called Second Protects, an animated emblem called Eagle-Eyed, and a finishing move called Freedom of Speech. And those are your 2 bundles. And if you're like me and you're wondering, well, what does this LTM mean and all that? Most Hated to my platypus. Good to see all of you guys. Thank you for stopping in on Thursday evening. I'm just going over all the events and what's going on in the Call of Duty scene, and then I'm going to have a sad commentary on something I just learned not long before I come on the air here. But you all are probably wondering, as I was, well, what's this LTM thing? Well, what this LTM is, it's a mode in the new souped-up version of Kill Confirm. So it's going to be like a Kill Confirm version in this event. And as you know, like over Halloween and different things, when you're in a kill confirmed, they drop and you either pick up like ghosts or souls or whatever. In this particular case, when you kill a person, they're going to drop doses of what's called Temp V, which is going to provide a temporary boys steam-powered boost to the players who grab them. So it's like an Overwatch kind of thing. So you're going to pick those up, and hence, because you were wondering, what are these doses of Temp V? Well, you're going to have to pick up 20 of them. You're going to have to collect 20 of them in this event as one of your challenges, and I guess hopefully one of them will let you levitate with those laser beam eyes so you can kill a guy with that. And Lord only knows. It's not my cup of tea. Obviously, I'm going to stream next Wednesday because this all comes out, so I'm going to be streaming that day and everything. But this cheese isn't my cup of tea, and that's why X Defiant, that's going to be releasing within it, isn't my cup of tea. I just don't go for all that cheese. If I want to play Overwatch and have all that stuff, I'll play Overwatch. I want to play Call of Duty. Let's keep it simple, straightforward, and lay off all the cheese. But that's what the boys LTM part of this event is going to be. And obviously, that starts when Season 1 Reloaded starts. Next Wednesday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So that's when this event begins. So that explains the new events that are coming up. Today, there were a number of patches done to the game. So I want to read off what the patch notes are. That just happened today. Multiplayer bug fixes in the UIX. They adjusted several attachment descriptions to better reflect their true effects. I don't know what those would be. They don't really tell you. They said resolves issues causing the player to be unexpectedly kicked back to the multiplayer menu in multiplayer scenarios. So viewing the after action report, equipping a conversion kit on a blueprint, utilizing attachment filters, addressed an issue causing the incorrect weapon model to appear while selecting a blueprint in the gunsmith. So that was what the UI and the bug fixes with that. As far as gameplay is concerned, weapon check animations will no longer play upon respawn and small map playlists. That's because and this supposedly went live on January the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Progression. Correct and unlock requirements displayed for the throwing star. Correct and unlock requirements displayed for multiple attachments. The Ravage 10 stock, the Rival 9 compensator, muzzle, and resolve the spelling mistake in the Kingslayer Kills challenge. Daily bonus challenge completions will no longer appear as challenge name missing in the notifications tray. They made some fixes to the maps. Afghan added additional spawn points to increase the quality of spawn selection in team deathmatch and domination. Well, the spawns really need fixing, I'm telling you, wow. Invasion. Increased operator lighting to address poor visibility in certain areas. Adjusted spawns to prevent unnecessary spawn flips while the bus station capture point, which was P3, is active in hardpoint. In meat, they adjusted the spawns to prevent players in the garage from killing enemies upon respawn. That was ridiculous. That's why I wouldn't play that map. Rust, increased consistency of quality spawn selection. In Spore Yard, players can no longer become stuck upon respawning in storage. That was an issue. Terminal, adjusted spawn points near security to prevent unfavorable spawn conditions in team deathmatch and dominations. Oh, thank you, JP. I appreciate you, buddy. I hope you really had a good holiday, my good man. In the modes, gun game. Remove the placeholder image found in the stats tab of the scoreboard. In war, The loadout drop, which was a field upgrade, will no longer destroy the tank and cause a stalemate. If you drop the loadout in there after me in a couple games of war, it blew up the tank. That was it. The game was over. Yeah, they fixed that finally. All right, weapons and attachments, ladies and gentlemen. Submachine guns. The AMR-9. Once unlocked, the Jack Etten double barrel kit attachment can now be equipped. Well, thanks be to Jesus. That's only been how many weeks? The WSP-9. Oh, I did it a couple of times. In fact, I might make Shady go back and find the tape because I think I was taping when it happened because I went, what the hell happened here? Yeah, it was bizarre. The WSP-9 incompatible hybrid optic attachments can no longer be equipped. Handguns, the tire, TYR, the tire. Once unlocked, the Jack Beholder rifle kit attachment can now be equipped. Well, praise be to the Lord Jesus Christ. That was, I'll show you folks because we're going to go, because today starts a new weekly challenge update. I'm going to go back and review that. I believe that was week 2 or week 3, and now we can finally use it, and today is week 6. I don't understand some of this stuff. All right, so that's the handguns. Equipment, the scatter mine, which is a tactical reduced explosive damage to 1 to prevent lethality in hardcore modes. This does not apply to core mode, so only in hardcore. In other words, the scatter mine can't kill you in hardcore. The remote turret, kill streak. Repositioning the turret will no longer cause it to become more vulnerable to incoming damage than intended. Customization. Improved white accent color coverage for the Atlanta Phase 2024 camo. In other words, they made it a little bit brighter because you couldn't see them, and everybody was using that as cheese to hide. All right, so they brightened the white up in the Phase camo, and I'll go over that in a moment with all of you. I went over all the camos in for the COD League teams, and I might do it again tonight if you guys want me to. If you're not interested, tell me not interested, and I won't bother. Whatever you guys want. In zombies, the Ether Blade addressed an issue where players could lose their Ether Blade if it was thrown and hit a harvester orb. Closed the duplication exploit associated with ammo caches. Gameplay, weekly challenges. Week 4, addressed an issue that prevented the destroyed 5 vehicles with a recommended weapon challenge from tracking. General, addressed an issue where the maximum reserve ammo for some weapons was inconsistent between Uzbekistan and the Dark Ether Rift. UIX, weapons, addressed an issue that prevented the gutter knife from appearing correctly in the weapon select menu. Progression. Camos, addressed an issue where some players were unable to progress MW2 weapon camo challenges after the MW3 Season 1 update. Stability, added various crash and stability fixes. So those, ladies and gentlemen, are all of the Trello board, or I should say the patches, not the Trello board, all the patches that happened today, which is January 11th. So these were all the patches today. I wanted to mention the Jersey most hated your Twitch name. I didn't know that, Jersey. Welcome to Jersey. I didn't know it was my man Jersey. Hated his Jersey. Welcome, Jersey. I appreciate you being here, buddy. If you want to jump in and play a little later on when I'm done talking, you're welcome to it. I got JP, and you can jump in, and we'll have half of a team, thank God. I always talk about the COD League. The COD League begins again tomorrow. And I want to bring something up that I didn't even realize was around. And I've been watching the Call of Duty League since day one. I really never miss a match. But there's an interesting thing that was brought to my attention by a fellow YouTuber. And you guys can go to the CallOfDutyLeague.com and pull up the schedule. And you can play what's called Pick'em. which they go through the matches and you can guess what team you think is going to win. And if you do well enough, you can get double XP points, or double X weapon XP or whatever. They give you all sorts of rewards for just guessing games and playing. So you guys, I'm going to start doing that and playing. I'm going to start covering it here on the channel. But I'm going to play the pick'em because tomorrow is the first matches, and it starts at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. And the first match back from the break, they've had a 2-week break, I think, over the holiday, a 3-week break maybe. The Gorillas are playing FaZe at 4:30. This is all Eastern now, ladies and gentlemen, times. 3 p.m., the Gorillas are playing FaZe. The Seattle Surge is playing the Ultra, scrapping the boys. And then at 6 p.m., the Rockers playing the Subliners. And then Saturday, 3 p.m., the Heretics are playing the Surge. The Breach are playing the Gorillas. The Ultra are playing the Thieves. And in the last game of the evening at 7:30 are Optic Texas versus Standy, Eli Benz, and the Vegas Legion. And then Vegas plays the first game on Sunday. So they play the last game Saturday, the first game Sunday, and they got 2 tough ones. They play the last game Saturday against Optic, and then they turn around Sunday at 3 o'clock and play Atlanta FaZe. Sweet holy Omni. What a ball buster that is. I don't know who the hell made that up, but I'm sure Vegas ain't happy. And at 4:30 on Sunday, Rocker plays my man, probably my favorite player in COD right now, James Clayster Eubanks, my man, the Clay. A very nice person. I met him at Major 4 in New York during the Vanguard Major. At 6 p.m. on Sunday, the Subliners are playing the Thieves, and then they wrap up the weekend. Boston Breach plays the Miami Heretics, which should be a good game. So that's your weekend schedule for the Call of Duty League. I suggest everybody link your Activision account, your Call of Duty account, to your YouTube account, because all you got to do is turn the games on and watch them, and just by watching them, you get double XP. Double XP, double weapon XP, and they give you rewards like camos and weapon blueprints and such, just for watching. You don't even really have to watch. Just turn it on, put it on your computer, forget about it, and tune in and watch. So that's the schedule for the Call of Duty League. I'm going to jump and switch screens and switch scenes right now here, ladies and gentlemen. Take you over to the PC stream. Show you the event is still going on. You got about 5 days. I have achieved the Magma. I will show you the Magma Camo. I'll pull it up on one of my guns, but it takes a lot of XP, and if you want to achieve this camo, I suggest you guys get to it, because picked the wrong gun. I suggest you get to it, because this is your camo. This is the Magma. 1 million, JP, this is no exact, 1,233,700 XP, and then you get this, camo. I'll play the animation for you guys to show you the camo. And this is the animation for the camo. And I think it's a best looking camo in the game, although it really is the motif for it'll take you about 12 hours of gameplay, JP. You're going to need 12 hours of gameplay. You can do it, but it's going to take you 12 hours of gameplay. 12 to 13 hours. I think it's the best looking camo in the game. And of course, Torch Gaming, it fits perfectly with what we are. And yeah, I would suggest trying to grind for it. If you got double XP tokens, use them, and that'll cut your time, obviously, in half. But, yeah, it's a beautiful camo. I also want to show you guys, real fast, the challenges, the weekly challenges. Week 1, this was the conversion kit for it's an aftermarket part for the Rival 9. It's called the Headhunter Carbine, the Jack Headhunter Carbine. Week 2, this is the Jack Bullseye. This is a sight. Week 3 was the Jack Beholder rifle kit. This is the rifle kit for the tire, which was week 3 that you could just equip now. So they've been fooling around, and now you can finally equip that. Week 4 is the KR In-Class LSJ3 sight. Week 5, which was this week, is the Jack Signal Burst for the Holger 556. Turns it into a burst fire weapon. And now week 6 is available. I haven't done any of these. That just happened today. So that was released, or yesterday it was released. I don't even know what you got to do for it, but we'll get this done today. This is a aftermarket part for the AMR-9, the Etten it's called. Let me review what we need to do to open that up, to release that. You're going to need to get 30 operator hip fire kills with a recommended weapon. Double kills with an SMG. Point blank kills with an AMR-9. 3 operator kills without dying 5 times with the recommended SMG. So I'm going to be equipping the AMR-9 tonight and running that, and I should be able to get this done. And then you got to get the 30 operator kills while moving with the AMR-9. So it's all SMGs and AMR-9s, and then there's a couple of LMG things that you can do as well. So that's the weekly challenge. So I'm going to go in here. I had the striker on here. I'm going to go to the AMR-9 if I can find it. Let me see what armory. Let's see which ones I can pick up here. We'll pick up the naughty list here, I guess. The Sundering Flame. We'll use that one, I guess. Wow, that's a good looking. Man, look at that. Look at that blueprint. That's not bad. Not bad. No worries, JP. I'll grab you in game here. I'll hold on for you. Let me know when you're here and I'll start, because I'm going to do the final thing I want to discuss, which is very, very alarming. I want to talk about something that happened that I come across this evening. I'm going to switch screens over. I have talked many, many times about what I call the Holy Trinity that needs fixing in Call of Duty: skill-based matchmaking, disbanding lobbies, and cheating. What I found today in a video, I'm going to cite the source, Call of Shame, He's a very big YouTuber with a Call of Duty. See, I'm sure many of you or all of you have heard of Call of Shame. He came out with a video, and his video today, just he catches these guys that are cheating, and his video today was quite damning and very disheartening to me. And what came out today in his video is that there's really no way to stop this cheating problem that we have in Call of Duty right now regarding CPU players. And the bottom line is there's no anti-cheat that's going to be able to stop the cheating that's going on right now. And I'm going to tell you why. And this is what was explained in the video. What these guys are doing is the cost of this cheat, it's a hardware cheat. And the cost of this cheat's about $2,000. So if you want to spend $2,000 for this hardware cheat, you need two things. You need a separate streaming PC, because you can't install the hardware cheat on your gaming PC, or they will detect it on your hardware on your gaming PC. So what they do is they install this hardware cheat on your streaming PC, which I have a 2 PC setup. I have a streaming PC and a gaming PC, which I don't even use anymore. And they hook this cheat up, this hardware cheat that pops right into your motherboard on your stream PC. They just link through a USB cable your stream PC to your gaming PC, and pretty much away you go. You just gotta, yeah, that's what they do. It's a hardware cheat. That's correct, JP. There's no way to detect it. There's no anti-cheat. Ricochet, no matter what you come up with, no matter what easy, whatever the Fortnite is, I think it's easy. Greeny told me that yesterday or Tuesday night. If Shady's watching, he'll jump in here and he'll interject. But none of these anti-cheats that these companies are using will combat this. It's undetectable. You can't stop it. PC gaming, as you and I know it, is dead. You're never going to be in a cheat-free game ever again. And according to what Call of Shame has said, that these people have been cheating like this, these streamers, these big streamers, have been using these hardware cheats for years. This isn't a new phenomenon. So this being out in the open now, and anybody can buy them. You can buy them if you want it. He had the price on $2,000. $2,000, you can have them if you want. It's just something you pop on your motherboard, you program in your cheats, and you'll have 2D radar, wall hacks, aimbots, you name it, the whole Megillah, and undetectable. No one will ever catch you from cheating again. That's it. And that's what we have. That's where we are right now. So the only real answer to this is console gaming. And what's disheartening to me is I knew this in MW2 playing MW2 2022, that the cheating was so bad that the lobbies I were in were it was damaging to your mental health. It really was. I mean, I get done with a game, my controller was soaking wet. My controller was so I was worried about getting electrocuted. You need an IV, in between games so you don't pass out. And that's why I got off of the PC. So I had Shady come over here. He reconfigured everything. God bless him. And I went to my Xbox. I got an Xbox over here. That's what I'm playing on now, on an Xbox. However, we discovered, as you all know, I made videos on it. Zeus, Jersey, who's in the house. We all made videos on this. Many videos. We did experiments. You can't disable crossplay. So, in other words, you're on your Xbox like I am now. I cannot go in and say, look, I don't want to play against computer players. I only want to play against console players. Doesn't work. You play one game, it boots you out. You must re-sign in, go through everything twice, not once, twice. And then you wait. And what they also do as well is, ladies and gentlemen, is they severely throttle your connection. Now you're in games, if you're playing and you disable crossplay, they throttle your internet speed. They throttle your connection. Every game is over 90 ping. So they throttle your connection and they force you. So what they do is, you can do this for 3 or 4 games, but then you had enough of the bullshit. And it forces you then to give it up and put crossplay back on. But I can tell you, this cheating problem, now that this video came out, it's all out in the open now, that there's nothing you can do to stop cheating on a CPU. And I know people that are leaving the game, who have left the game and have had enough because, you know, their mental health. Every game you're playing against sweats, they're cheating, you're getting beamed from across the map. You know damn well enough you're not playing in straight lobbies. And what good is it? What fun is it? And, you know, I don't know how much of it is even the skill-based matchmaking. Really, I just think it's the cheating. And I've seen reputable people that know what they're talking about say that 80% of the people playing this game are cheating in some way, shape, or form, whether they're using a Cronus or a Zim. Now, I know Xbox, they'll brick your console if you're using anything other than an Xbox approved accessory. So if you're using if you're using a controller, you better make sure, or you're plugging in anything into that Xbox, you better make damn sure, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here, because I'm using a new controller right now, and so far it's going pretty well. This is the new Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra, and as you can see in that green circle, that is the Xbox seal of approval. So if you don't have that little green circle with the Xbox on your Xbox accessory, ladies and gentlemen, don't plug it into your Xbox, because they're going to brick your Xbox. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And I don't know what this means for the future of this franchise, because I'm going to be honest with all of you. I don't think this franchise is going to survive 6 months of this shit. Because if you can't get into a game and know that you're into a game that it's going to be a fair and honest game, why bother playing? Because the only people playing this game anymore are going to be the guys that spent $2,000 to hook up this hardware cheat on your streaming PC, so to have everybody cheating together. It's like playing baseball back 30 years ago with steroids, and to compete you're going to have to take the needle or you're not going to be able to compete. So either everybody playing is going to be cheating the same, which will make for interesting fucking commentary and interesting content, or because the people that ain't cheating ain't going to subject themselves to this shit. And who all's going to? How many people are going to be left? How many people are going to pay $2,000 for a cheating for a hardware cheat for a game like this? I can't imagine many. And that's the only people that'll be playing, because how else are you going to compete? So this game is in big trouble. Bigger trouble than I ever imagined. And I don't know the answer to the question. I don't think, according to Call of Shame and these guys, there is no way to stop this. That these hardware cheats are undetectable. Guys like JP and Shady and Greeny that are computer experts, these guys can weigh in on this. And I'm curious to hear what they have to say in the chat. But if there's no way to stop this, then they're almost going to have to say, we're going to allow people to play on console only. And if you want to play cross-play, you can play Xbox and the PlayStations. And segregate the PC players. And as far as competitive Call of Duty, you're almost going to have to limit it to console. Well, I did go to console, JP, and I mean, I read the comments in Call of Shame's video, and a lot of people have given this game up because of for their own mental health. I know. It was starting to affect me at the end of MW2. The lobbies I was in were absolutely unbelievable. And I had Shady log into my account a couple times just to see if it wasn't me, if I was losing my fucking mind. And he got out, he says, I can't. He didn't even finish the game. He played a half the game. He quit. He said, I can't deal with this. And like I said, I don't have the answer to this. But if it's true, and what Call of Shame says is true, with these hardware cheats, if what he's saying is true, and these guys are cheating at the hardware level, and that it's undetectable, and that's what they're saying, and I'm no computer expert, it's undetectable. I say to myself, well, how in the hell is this game going to survive? Because you're going to have all these people cheating. Nobody's going to subject themselves to this shit. They're just not going to do it. And I got a question for everybody out there, and really, please comment on this, because I want to know what all of you guys think. I really am curious. What kind of people would pay $2,000 for hardware to pop into a motherboard on your streaming PC to cheat in a game like this, for the illusion that you've got talent when you really don't? What kind of sick people would do that? And from what it was pointed out in his video, okay, this has been going on for years. He didn't say 1 year, he said years. I'm assuming so. I don't know, JP. But $2,000 to cheat in a game like this, for what? Yep, you're right, Jersey. But you have to say to yourself, why? What the hell is wrong with people? I know already. Ain't nobody watching this channel because I'm the next scum. They're watching this channel because I'm half of a lunatic and Lord knows what I'm going to do in a game. That's why they watch this channel. They sure as hell ain't watching this for the stellar gameplay. All right, I'm a 61-year-old guy who just likes to play a video game, have fun, and roast people and have a good time. But I just can't imagine, and I can't imagine. What I really can't imagine is this. I appreciate you, JP. I really do. I appreciate anybody that tunes in. And I do care about this. I actually do give a shit about this franchise. And by the way, I'd like to become a tester. I don't know who you know at Activision, but have them reach out to me. I would take it very seriously, and I'd be honored to test their games, their new video games coming out. And I really would give them input as much as I could. But an honest input. What I don't understand is why anybody would watch these people that are cheating, knowing that it's all an illusion. It's all fake. It's not real. There's what value is there in that? When you know these guys are cheating, I mean, Doc Disrespect had a video out today, and he's on these different, and I'm not naming any names. I just don't want to I don't want to get down into it. Look, you guys all know. You know who all these big time people are, and you know they're all cheating. And now that this has come out, you know, it's hard to dispute it. You know, from the macros that they're using that are now hardwired into their streaming PCs. I don't understand it. Listen, I'm very fortunate in life. I could go find very easily where I could get one of these $2,000 gizmos, get a hold of Shady. Shady, come over here, pop this in my streaming PC.
Yeah, you better be sorry for bothering me.
And away we go. Away we go. And here we go cheating, and next thing you know, I am the next scum. Because I'm cheating. But I don't understand why anybody would do such a thing.
Fucking out of here.
There's no value in it. There is absolutely no value in it. What are you proving? You think you're bullshitting people? You don't think that they can see what you're doing? But now this answers a lot of questions.
How do I fucking ban this guy?
This answers a lot of questions. I'm going to hear. What do you have to say there, JP? I'm sorry, I didn't have my headset on. But this answers a lot of questions.
You're good.
This answers a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm seriously, when I said I'm thinking about switching back to console.
JP's talking about going back to console.
I'll still use a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
I'll still use a keyboard and mouse, but I won't have to deal with cheaters.
Yeah, you could use a keyboard and mouse. See, JP's a keyboard and mouse guy.
Yeah, I can't play with a controller
switch to a keyboard and mouse and play on an Xbox. It's compatible, or a PlayStation, either one. I just don't understand. So. What I find a hard time with is why people feel the need to plug in these devices or a cheating thing into your motherboard, whatever. What are you proving by cheating to the? It's not real. You're not impressing anybody. All they're doing is they're thieves, because what they're doing is, and they should really be arrested for stealing, because they're using illicit means to get invited to these big money events, and they win these events because they're cheating, and they're gaining a lot of money as a result of it. And Microsoft has a lot of work to do. And Matt Booty, God bless you, he's the guy that's in charge of Activision now. That ginger gnome is out. Thank God that son of a bitch is gone. But I don't know what Matt Booty's going to do. And this is even a bigger issue now than skill-based matchmaking and the disbanding lobbies are, because this goes at the fundamental core of what this game is. And if the fundamental core of this game, none of it's real, that all of it's an illusion and everybody is, the vast majority of your player base is openly cheating, what are you going to do? And you almost got to make a statement on it. You got to do something. Because you certainly have to, in my opinion, at the very least, what you need to do now is you need to tell your console people, the people that spent their hard-earned money and dropped $600 on your Series X or $300 on your Series S consoles. At the very least, you need to give them the ability to say, I'm walling off and I'm only playing against Xbox people. Or against console people, if you want to limit it to PlayStation, but they're hacking on the PlayStation too. So, you got to give that back to the people. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm pissed off because I don't want to play against computer people anymore. Shady only plays on console. JP here, he's only going to go to... I got an $8,000, minimum $8,000 water-cooled gaming PC right here to my right that I don't even use anymore. I power it up to fire up one of my screens while I'm streaming here for my Discord and my Xbox app and such. That's what I use this for. Which is a crying shame. And knowing this, I don't know that I'll ever use a gaming PC again. Because I really only play Call of Duty. Every now and then I'll play Halo. But if this is so easy for someone to hack in and it's undetectable, so they're never going to create an anti-cheat to combat this. And the more that they make it, the cheaper these things are going to get. They're $2,000 now because they're hard to get. They're new. But they're going to mass produce these goddamn things, and they might come down to $300, $400, $500. Every son of a bitch will have them. They'll run 2 PC setups and they'll cheat. What does this do for the competitive scene? Right? They're almost going to have to go back and play on consoles again. Because everything's compromised. If you can't check if somebody's cheating, and there's no viable way to know if somebody is cheating or not on your servers and playing your game, and there's no way to control it, your game is gone. And the only way to do it is on your console. Because if they make any changes to your console, you can brick it. Because you're doing that right now, Xbox, with the third-party software. Anybody puts third-party hardware, plugs third-party hardware into your Xbox, it's bricked. Bricked. And there have been numerous reports of it. I guess the memo got out, so everybody said, hey, we're not going to fuck around and find out anymore because somebody else did fuck around and found out, and now it's done. I don't know. This is a very, very sad day in the video gaming world, and I don't know the answer to this. I don't know what Xbox, but I'll tell you this much. Microsoft needs to come out, and they need to address this. Somebody needs to come out and make a statement on this. And I don't know where it's going to come from, when, but frankly, the time is now, because this is only going to get picked up on more and more. And to be honest with you, I'm playing on an Xbox. I was going to break my PC out the next game and use my expensive gaming PC. But with this news, I don't see anything that can be done. And I'm not paying $2,000 for one of these fucking cheat things. I'm not getting into that goddamn cesspool. I don't believe in it. It goes against everything I stand for. And there's got to be a way there's got to be a way to fix this, and if not, then make your game console only. Or tell people, hey, listen, folks, you got to buy a console, or we can't guarantee you're in a clean game. And you play against PC players at your own risk. And let them assholes play against each other. They can play with themselves. And that's really the end of it. That's all the news for today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sad day. It's a sad day indeed. And evidently we aren't crazy. This has been going on for years. And we haven't lost our minds. We're well aware of what they're doing and how they're doing it. Like I said, all the bullshit that's done in the dark eventually hits the daylight. And it appears that what these scumbags have been doing in the dark for all these years that we suspected has been going on has finally hit the light of day. And now that it's hit the light of day, something needs to be done about this. Now, what they're going to do, I don't know. But I do know this. This needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed ASAP, as I like to say. And that's really all I have to say. I'm curious to what you all have to say. This will be on a video. I believe, Shady, you're going to put this up on YouTube tomorrow. I hope you do, if he has time. But I'm going to ask Shady to post this on YouTube tomorrow. And check out our YouTube channel, Torch Gaming at YouTube. And watch this video and comment. I've been under the weather, as you can tell in my voice. I've had the flu. It hit me New Year's Eve, and I really haven't been good for the last week, really, even up until today. I'm still stuffed up or whatever. But I'm starting to get my energy back a little bit. And I promise tomorrow, all you guys that have been posting on YouTube and been leaving messages, I will answer all my YouTube messages tomorrow. I'm going to make it my personal business tomorrow afternoon to, while the Call of Duty League is on and I'm watching that, to answer everybody. But please check in that video and leave a message. It's Torch Gaming. Torch Gaming on YouTube, JP. Torch Gaming, YouTube. Funeral Diggers, Twitch. Yeah, it does. I can't shake it. I got pills to take and everything. It's brutal, and I never get, Shady knows, I never get sick. And for me to get sick like this is history. It's been 25 years since I've been like this. Where something hit me and I've been sick for this long a period of time. I might get sick for a day or two, but never for this period of time like this. But I got my energy back. I promise you guys. Thank you, JP. I appreciate you. But I thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. But yes, and I don't know what to do about this. But I will tomorrow be on YouTube and answer everybody's comments and whatnot. And my sincere apologies. For the last 10 or 11 days, I haven't been on there and haven't replied to anybody. But I must go on there and reply because that channel is doing better than all these. I can't believe the support, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Believe me, I'm very, 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 very grateful to everybody. I really am. Diana, how are you, sweetheart? You missed my soliloquy tonight on the cheating, but I'm sure your husband, Shady, gave you the devastating news regarding the hardware cheating that's going on in Call of Duty. And it's undetectable, and frankly, I think it's the end of Call of Duty on CPU. There's no more, you can't computer game on a CPU anymore. I just don't see how you can do it, knowing that these hardware cheats are out there and they're undetectable. I don't know how you would, how anybody would want to play against a computer player. I know one thing, I'm on console until further notice. And I may never go back to a CPU gaming as long as I'm playing Call of Duty. I may play Halo on my CPU, the campaigns and that. But as far as going on, on a computer and playing Call of Duty multiplayer, absolutely, positively not. I'm an Xbox console guy as long. And you know what's funny? To show you how things could change and how rapidly, I just did a whole soliloquy on Tuesday about how consoles are going to be dead and maybe one more generation, everybody's going to be playing on computers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I played the fool on that one, and I'm calling my own self out on that one. Carl, you're a fool. Digger, you don't know what you're talking about. Because knowing what I know now, console's going to be around for a long, long time. Anybody that's out there that wants to join and play a little bit of war, give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go. I gotta. Nature's calling. Give me 3 minutes. We're gonna come back and we're gonna jump in. I see JP and Bummy T are in here. We're gonna play a little bit. In Jersey, if you want to play, jump in. I'll give us 4. And we're going to jump in and play some war here in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with me for a minute. I'll be right back. Nature calls. Like I said, I'll be right back. And I appreciate it.